Alright. Just had to deal with Metafy not working. So that's frustrating. Today we're going to be doing fighting, very much fighting focused. This is the third session. We've already gone over some aim stuff and other like really default fundamental stuff. So today I'm kind of feeling like we're going to go into some neutral stuff because this player wants to be very independent, be able to be on the edge of their team formation and be able to push space. So yeah, neutral space is definitely going to be a big topic. And utilizing when your teammates have aggro. So like if teammate here, you shooting this, we want to make sure a lot of things don't happen. For example, the most common problem that I encounter is that people will be over here on the side and they will move in a way that reduces their DPS, even though the person they're shooting is not paying attention to them. So it's sort of this sense of being surprising that we're going to work on probably, except I honestly have absolutely no clue what we're about to go into. That's why I put a big question mark here. So either way, this is going to be session 3, making a controller fighting Frankenstein beast aimbot, human aimbot. We've already made a lot of progress, so I'm excited. Nervous, but excited. Just gonna wait for him to get back, and then I think we're gonna do some live screen share stuff. And let's just make sure this is not too ugly. Okay. I think it's good enough. I'm using 11,000 bitrate, so I'm really hoping this doesn't look like ass on the mobile, the shorts live. So. Oh, and let's just go back through some of our old notes real quick. So, number 2. Yeesh. Okay, so anger was a choice. Screaming came out. So we did a lot of stuff to have to do with social stuff because we want ultimately to be competing. We want to be scrimming. Look at this shit. Our KD went from like 45, whatever, like 1-1 to 71-5. That was amazing in R5. Keep in mind. Reaction speed matchup. That was a big one. The angle gap slows. We have Candy Cane. If you want to know in depth what that is, look in the description. It'll be a Twitter link. So.
Hello.
Yo. Alright, is there anything you want to review or ask about before we just kind of dive into watching you play?
Oh my god, you're showing your face today.
Yeah.
Look at that beautiful boy.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I'm I got nothing to ask. I just want to get into it.
Alright, cool. Let's do it.
Yep.
And you said revival is what you want to do? I think that's what it's called.
You haven't played it?
No.
You gotta play it.
Yeah. I've just been editing non-stop. I want a game so bad right now, but I've just been perma editing.
Damn. Alright, well, I can stream some revival. I just kind of like the same as last time in R5, like just something seemed to jump out at you.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna find more in revival because
yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna get overwhelmed. Game. I mean, I'm gonna try not to get it messy. But I'm expecting, I was just saying, I'm expecting to go over some neutral stuff, like cover matchups, I think, is going to be a big thing. Because I want you to be able to be mobile on the outside of your team formation, since that's kind of like the direction you're going as a player.
Okay, so I got to fill.
Be able to really, yeah, definitely. Be able, like, we're going to focus on mechanics in the context of team play. And I'm going to
okay, is this going to apply in revival though? Like,
yeah,
the players are really bad in revival.
Yeah, the thing is, it's all just going to be about like awareness. Like, are you aware that the enemy is shooting your teammate and not you? Little stuff like that. We're going to find some stupid things for sure.
I've been learning path. switching away from my beloved Octane. I'm gonna do some really bad grapples. Let's just ignore that for today.
Yeah, don't worry too much. It's always gonna be super like fundamental stuff until we just run out, and
Cool.
and by that point you're gonna be playing like scrims and stuff for sure. So it's gonna be beaming.
Hopefully.
How's the turning sensation been?
The turning, it's just so obvious. Like, it's like I described it as before. It's like it's always been there, but you just shown me that it's always been there. You know, like I didn't realize.
Yeah, we got a dinosaur feeling now.
Exactly, the dinosaur feeling. I haven't like even had to apply it or use it. I've just been like, oh yeah, that does happen. You know.
Yeah,
And then
it's like a
sometimes
filter.
like, yeah, it's just kind of influence how I would approach somebody by themselves, or I don't know. I've kind of been able to think about strafing, like the actual purpose of strafing, like deeper, you know, like
Yeah.
how I'm moving, then how they're gonna move too. So that's been good.
Yeah, it's now like there's a resource to strafing instead of like.
Exactly. Like before, like if I'm getting shot at, like I'm just gonna move in any direction that I can move, right? But now it's
Exactly.
like, no, actually, I can move this way, and I'll probably save some HP.
Yeah, I mean, and you have feedback. I think what this is all like really about is feedback. Once that you get that dinosaur feeling with any layer of the game, you suddenly have feedback, and then like you strafe in a bad way, you could say, keep it really vague, and just be like, I didn't turn them at all. They didn't slow down at all, and that's like beautiful feedback. So I'm glad that that's happening, and that's exactly how I want it to happen, just like a natural, accidental thing, basically. So we're gonna try to do that again. Try to make it so you cannot possibly be worse.
What the actual fuck, bro? So I wanted to solo queue because of shit like this. Now we're not gonna get a fight for the next 10 fucking minutes.
Oh, because your team wanted to land here?
Yes.
Okay, so cool.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna pay attention to how you move your team around.
Okay. I mean, my usual go-to is just to move in a direction. Hope they follow me. To be honest.
It's just hope.
Yeah. I mean, what else can you do?
Yeah, well, there's a lot you
Everyone
can do.
thinks
Yeah,
they're the best, right?
good question. Good question. What else can you do?
Everyone thinks they're the best. They
Like
know where to
right
go.
now, if you
Like,
could teleport your team anywhere, where would you want to go?
this choke, if I was there too.
Alright.
Actually, in fact, I teleported in there in advance just now.
All right, cool.
And I'll catch up.
Alright, I'm gonna pay attention to how much emotion is passed on to your teammate, either by comms or pings or posture or sound. And you could communicate with your fucking gun if you had 300 bullets. I don't care.
Alright, I don't understand what the fuck you're saying yet, but hopefully I will.
We're just looking at your impact on your team. Looking at how slow your
I mean,
team is.
Hopefully if I ping enough, they'll catch on, you know?
Oh, they're giving you sass.
I've been chowed
They want to
by
get
my
loot.
teammates. Bro, we're in revival.
Shit.
Though the stats don't even carry over to revival. Can I? Okay.
Wait,
is it
this
gonna be
is-
bad for the session if I take a fucking 1v3? Or
You
whatever?
can do whatever you want. We're definitely gonna have something to talk about.
That's exactly what I want to hear. I'll probably die or whatever, but like they're alive, so I'll just respawn. You know, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I don't even know how this game mode works now. I'm learning right here with you.
If I die, I respawn in 4 seconds in a dropship,
Okay. Okay.
and then it gets
Cool.
It becomes a larger time every time I die.
Cool.
That's
this
why I
is-
think it's better than
this is
Pepper.
nice. Okay, so since we want to be, never mind.
Okay. Bro. I wasn't aware of that guy.
Go,
at
go
all.
look at that Bangalor's body real quick, just so I
Okay.
can talk about this later. Bangalore.
This her?
No, not Bangalore.
My bad. Wait, is that you? No.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. This
nice.
one, this one, this one. Back
Cool.
up a little bit. I'm trying to get a good shot. Whatever, it doesn't matter. We'll talk about it
tell me.
later. Okay, so basically,
Oh.
when you were fighting that Bangalore,
Yeah.
you strafed in a way that gave her more horizontal space. So she became more predictable in the way that you were moving in the last half of your strafe.
Okay.
You basically made it so she didn't have to strafe against cover.
Okay. Can we go back on the like replay at that by chance?
We're gonna notice it a lot more, so don't worry.
Oh, great. Fantastic. That's what I want to hear. Bro. Fuck's sake.
Okay. Another thing that I've noticed is the first guy you shot and the guy that you just shot, both times you are surprising for a quarter of a second at the least, and you're jiggling instantly. I don't know if that's for recoil smoothing or what, but
Oh, why rely on surprise, right? It's like a bonus.
say that again.
It's like a bonus, no? Instead of
Yeah, it's good that you're surprising, but it hurts that you're jiggling while being surprising. Like they're not even aiming at you for the first quarter of a second of a peak. So so we've already got two things that we're cringing at.
Yay. We're stockpiling.
Yeah, it's good. Surprise plus jiggle. This game mode is actually perfect for this type of session. This like sort of cover matchup slash neutral type. See, you're doing it again. Insta jiggle.
To aim though. To aim.
To aim?
Yeah.
You're jiggling their hitbox around to aim. When they are moving in a straight line, imagine if you just moved left or moved diagonal left or held still.
My recoil.
My recoil. Yeah, get used to recoiling without smoothing 100% of the time. It's conditional. It's not a like guaranteed benefit.
Okay.
Sometimes
we talk about
sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. I'm not saying not to not do it. Just we're gonna start paying attention to it.
Okay.
Oh damn!
We should have fall off.
That was hype. Oh my god. I did not like how that guy was shooting, and we played passive for half of a second.
For half of a second, bro.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
Yeah, this is what it's all about. If you want to actually get one clips in comp, you need to look at the 0.1 second differentials.
Okay. Bro. Are you fucking serious? Okay, whatever. You're rezzing in Rova. Ah! I mean, oh god. The rezzing is so cringe, man. Oh, come on. Just play for fun. Okay, I see it there, actually.
And see, oh my god. I like how you were jiggling with the wingman there, the last second. You actually, that was winnable.
When I picked up the wingman, I was gonna say, remember how you talked about my wingman, disrespectfully.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to get memories now. It's starting to come back. I remember you saying that your teammates would force you to pick up the wingman.
Yeah, and you were like, nah, bro, tell them not to. I was like, dude. Better in game, I swear. The hit range in R5 does not feel the same.
No, it's definitely not the same. Okay, so there's a few other things. So when you can look at my screen to sort of remember this, if you want.
Yeah, as soon as I figure out how to do that. The fuck? Hello? Oh god, that wasn't it. Hold on. Oh wait. I got it. Let's go.
Okay, so when you were fighting in this building and your teammate was on the opposite side, they're probably about like 4 seconds away from you. Like if they actually want to come over to you, I'm not saying they're gonna not take their time, right? I'm saying just the pure distance that exists, right? They can go in the building, they can climb up, they can help you fight. Maybe it's 5-6 seconds. Either way, at this moment, once our team is like pretty close to mid-range, and we're playing a mobile character. First off, we didn't have our grapple, so that's less relevant, but basically you're kind of simping for the enemy when your teammates, you can just stall for 3 or 4 seconds and your likelihood of winning goes up so much, and then you just fight the next team. So it's like, I know you want to disrespect these randos, but I want you to pay attention to that happening, like when you're just rushing your team, almost, you could say.
Okay.
Rushing team. Because you took like 90% of your HP right before this frame, when your teammate was basically the same distance away. The first thing that enters my mind are like your enemy ping bind. What is your enemy ping bound to? Because if you don't want a voice comm, which is completely fine when you're just grinding solo, whatever, you can spam the fuck out of enemy ping and maybe get some urgency. So that's the ultimate problem, is the disconnect between your teammate. You're causing them urgency without communicating it. You know what I mean? Cool.
Alright, I got you. I'm taking it more as theory than anything else right now, because these randos, etc. Like, are we looking out for this shit when I have teammates that, like...
No, this is all
exist,
relevant.
you know?
This is all relevant.
It's all relevant?
Right now, yeah. You're literally trolling yourself. Like, imagine not losing all that HP just because you wanted to 1v2 when your teammate was 4 seconds away from you.
I got you.
And same thing there, that's that jiggle shit, but that's okay. Like, I understand, Roller, you use your movement a lot to aim, and that didn't look like scared jiggle.
No, I don't know. It's just how I kind of do mid-range.
Yeah, I understand.
Well, I was with my teammates then.
Jesus. Yeah, right here, you're way... Like, your teammate is tanking aggro for you, and we're just AFK. Like, our teammate was tanking aggro there for 2.5, maybe 3 seconds, and we're just AFK. So it's like...
AFK because the Sheila.
Yeah, but they're not going to shoot both of you. It's not an AoE. It's not an AoE.
You gotta get back in the game, bro.
Sheila's not a fucking AoE. You're not gonna kill 2 people at once when they're sitting like not on top of each other.
Okay.
And you have a doorway that they're not controlling. So the big thing there is you're not controlling cover that is in your control.
Bro, you're not serious, right? Like... Guess I'm going here. Where are my teammates? The fuck is that? Oh, here they are.
Oh, nice, okay. A little bit simpy once again. Your teammates are not like so far away that you just like, you know, it's just over. You could slide down. I mean,
I didn't want to slide.
It's just there was no time spent stalling. Really, that's the problem.
Okay, maybe I don't know what stalling is.
Did you feel how far away your teammates were in that moment? Because you said, where are my teammates?
I did, yeah. Yeah, they were fucking surfing up here or some shit.
Okay. Same thing here, like your teammate is taking aggro and we're scared to peek for like 2 seconds, or maybe a second. It's going to be a lot of audio cues and tracer awareness for this sort of thing. Ooh. Ooh, simping once again at the last second. That was good though. Like good follow up on your teammate. That was a different feeling. And then the simping feeling came back.
Is there another word we can use?
Besides simping, I mean,
Yeah.
all right. Basically, what you're doing to yourself is your teammates are not that far away, yet you commit.
Prioritizing trying to get a kill.
I mean,
guess.
like, what are you doing to yourself? Like, what is the actual harm that we're talking about? Your teammates will be 3, 4, 5 seconds away. The enemy might be 2, 3 seconds away. You can create a 2-second stall easily, and you're just not, right? So whatever word you want to use. I just call it simping because it's kind of like you're worshiping the enemy instead of actually being healthy, you know?
Yeah, I got you. What? Okay. Cool. No. Can I not get packet loss for 5 fucking minutes?
Yeah, the screen share is actually lagging like crazy sometimes.
It's the fucking packet loss. I'm lagging too.
Yeah, it's unlucky.
I think. I don't know. No. Nice. Okay. No, let me. That's fucking lost. I can zip. I can do it. Alright, whatever. I don't care. I don't fucking care.
What's your? How easy is it for you to enemy ping on your keybinds?
I use controller, bro.
Yeah, so how easy is it? Because I know you can ping.
I double tap the right bumper.
Shit.
That's it.
You just.
Means I can't shoot while I do it though. Is the only thing.
Alright.
I mean, I am noticing the shit you're saying. I'm not trying to be vocal about it, but like I am like hearing what you're saying and going like, oh shit, yeah, that's happening again.
You're good. No rush.
Same time as every other session, bro. You're like, oh, this is this and this and this. I'm like, oh shit, yeah. You know.
Yeah, tracer / audio awareness. I'm feeling a big difference with tracer and audio awareness.
Yo. Off,
Damn.
bro.
Shibal.
Game mode is so silly.
Alright. Just to recap, right now I'm paying attention to your awareness of tracers and audio, and basically the concept of using a tank. Does that make sense?
I think so.
Alright, so like when you hear people shooting and fighting, there's like a vulnerability, and so you can do more damage basically, and not be as passive. It's kind of the opposite of the other thing that we were talking about, where you'll be really surprising, but you'll be backing up or jiggling or waiting, that same exact sort of thing. It's just like being aware of other people paying attention to stuff and being incapable of focusing on you, whether it's your teammate or it's other enemies. And I'm just paying attention to that in basically your timing on how fast you follow up to people fighting each other, your movement, Those are the two main things. Like, I'm really feeling a tether between you and gunshots, primarily.
Okay. Oh, fuck, man.
And whenever you get a better way to like think about this, just let me know, because I'm just symbolizing this shit for us.
This shit always puts me like deep in thought.
Yeah. Oh, so I say aim and stuff like that. It's just pure brain. It's not like a muscle memory or anything like that.
Okay.
Damn. Okay. Horizontal space keeps coming up. So you've died a few times, like the last death.
Horizontal space?
Yeah, so these last two deaths, you've died in places where you have like a fourth of the horizontal space that you can have, or at half, because I'm saying horizontal. Basically, you're next to an edge, and they know that you're not just gonna go through the edge, right? Otherwise, you're gonna have to jump, or you're gonna run through a wall, stuff like that. So you're predictable with the way you stand around cover.
Alright. Yo, okay, fucking no regs. Oh, what the
And
fuck?
we're surprised by our teammate. Our teammate
How
is
can
in,
I not be?
well, we're both in like a super bursty situation because we're on height, so we both can do anything, but we're losing info on our teammate. So that's a really big thing in like pro play and pubs, whatever you're doing. It's just these little like 1 to 2 second disconnects with our teammate that really make it so people can do whatever they want against you sometimes. Damn. I couldn't hear that guy climbing because I was yapping. Unlucky.
Darn. It's okay, it was valuable late yapping. Shit, rampage crazy, I guess. 77 damage? Are you sure? I'm trying to think of things to say on the subject of what we're talking about, but it's like I'm having to pull myself out of this river of like I'm a solo player, you know, right now.
Okay, I mean, you
I
could
don't
talk
care about
about
teammates.
yeah, just tell me more about that basically then. There's no rush as well.
I've always just, I don't know, I've just always found more value if I do what I'm thinking about rather than considering what my teammates are doing.
Yeah, I mean, that's the same thing in my mind. There's no separation.
Oh.
Because like the reason
gotta
why it
compare.
hurts so bad to watch you get surprised by your teammate jumping off height or not being very in touch with your teammate's intention by looking at the direction they're looking or the time where they jump off height, it's like you're not able to do damage, simply. You're not able to use a teammate tanking for you. They're like target dummies for you, and you're the carry.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. You're either the carry or the suffering carry. Either way, you're the carry. Mashallah.
Can I get a fucking gun that shoots bullets? Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm sick of seeing this scout. I'm sick of seeing our boy Zohan just up there like,
I know, right?
fuck is he doing?
We're going back to 5-9
Is he
over here.
queuing somebody up there? No, he's queuing someone over there, okay.
He's queuing his demons. These demons are on the map.
That's what we're doing right now. Queuing the demons.
Back on God? Okay.
Look how dog shit your head glitch is and how amazing it could be.
It's stuck. It's kind of dog shit either way.
Yeah, you're too
Go on,
tall on this Pathfinder. Jesus.
I have been hard tracing fucking hitbox though. My hitbox.
Perfect.
Even though I'm about to throw it in front of these guys.
Fuck it.
No! Oh my god.
It's alright, you baited him because he thinks you have a scout instead of a nemesis. Like. Oh my fucking god. The battle of the refrigerators. It's like you're playing Call of Duty all of a sudden and people just die instantly. Havoc. Could we see that he had a Havoc while he was landing? I know that's unrealistic, but I mean...
Oh, come on. You're expecting too much of me now.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, wow. Okay, then.
I'm just wondering how like, because I'm pretty unaware of that myself. I've been noticing that.
Is that a thing that anybody should be aware of, though? Like,
definitely. No, definitely.
Unless
because
it's Kraber. Because Kraber's distinct.
Exactly. See, that's my point. I was gonna say like PK. You could definitely see if he had a PK, right? Because it's really prominent. It looks different.
Distinct, yeah.
Yeah. So there's like definitely a spectrum to it, but that was tragic.
You know, the homie John Dick and his posse with 0 damage out here.
I am getting really anxious watching this caustic. Like, it's making me feel things I can't explain. Like there's lava in my sternum.
He's playing like how Skittle Cakes is described to play.
Oh, it's so fucked up.
He's an M&K. Oh my god, that poor guy.
All right. Let's do a very fast recap. So what are we tracking? Horizontal space, rushing our team.
Sorry, by horizontal space, do you mean because I went near, like I went behind the supply bin and just like into the amount of space I could have?
Yeah, let me simplify it to like the variables. It's just the direction you're looking plus adjacent cover. That's it. If you look a different direction, the cover that's adjacent to you changes, right? As you spin around.
Mm-hmm.
So you can move more left and right depending on where you're looking. So you can move people, you can turn people so that they move less. Like if they're in a corner, when that Bangalore was in that corner, you turned her in a way so that she didn't have to run into the wall. She was parallel to the wall with the way that you moved her. And you can do the opposite as well, so that you move people into cover.
Okay.
It's all about just like getting people side next to cover. That's it.
Alright, I'll try that.
And noticing when you get punished that way as well.
Like, am I right in saying that I could imagine my gun and its bullets is like a stick to like poke them in the right direction that I want them to go? Or is that totally wrong?
Depends what that does. I don't know what that's gonna do to you. We're gonna find out right here. We're just gonna see difference, that's all. Like right here is a very good scenario. What the fuck is going on?
What's going on?
Alright, so for example, that caustic, we knew where he was, right? He was very predictably behind that box. I mean, that we felt like he was behind that box, right? So if you swing out to the right, I know you didn't want to, but I'm just explaining. If you swing out to the right, one of his side is gonna be blocked, essentially, by the box.
Oh my god. And I'm listening to you. I just saw. Do you see that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. I get that. But does that beat the high ground I get by going over in a 1v1?
It's not about that. It's just about working on your awareness of something new. That's simply it.
Okay. Okay. I got you.
The dinosaur sensation.
And that's the part where your method of teaching fucks me up.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm just expecting instructions while you're giving me like, you know, dinosaurs.
Yeah. See, the reason I don't give you instructions is the same reason why the turning thing worked so well. Is like I want it to be accidental, something that is alive without you, like regardless of what you think. It's just like once you're aware of the suffering of it, you can never be unaware of it or less aware. So basically,
Okay.
I want you to point out, we could do this like one thing at a time, right? We can do this a lot of different ways. Like right now, I just want you to point out when this feeling spikes. So when it's like, oh, I got fucked and I have no horizontal space, or I did it to them, or I threw the opportunity, right? Just whenever the concept enters your mind, all right? Horizontal space. Just do that for now. And let's just try to nail it.
But no. No. Okay. Give me that shit, fucking hell. Havoc.
You feel it?
Oh my god. Yo, what?
Alright, I felt it there like tremendously.
I mean, I went to a narrow space. Yeah.
And the enemy as well.
I'm not sure I understand it.
Alright, so my pain is that you had an extremely high DPS gun playing in a hamster tube. And you had a sentinel out instead.
Oh, yeah, but for fun.
For fun, okay. I'm just coaching for fun.
I'm sorry, you're right. Wait, one more time. That's it. Fuck, bro.
You're a beast.
Thank you.
Holy fuck. That was swag.
That was terrible. That was the worst thing I've ever
That
done.
was swag at the beginning, and then we just lost contact with whatever, the turning sensation.
With the universe.
Like, our attention went from turning the enemy to something else.
I feel like I'm disrespecting you playing this way.
No, you're
I'm
good.
so sorry.
No, you're good. Like, you cannot possibly, like, just fuck everything up. Like, that is definitely the best way.
Oh my god. What? Oh my fucking god.
Oh, your teammate died before you did there. That was surprising.
What?
Yeah, did you notice
Wait,
that? Your
where
teammate was
is
on
this
the
guy?
ground.
No, I didn't actually. I guess that's why I was able to live that long then.
Alright, point out the horizontal space matchup 2 more times, and then we'll just do the same thing with the other things and just like isolate them.
Okay, not bad. Is he fighting people or fucking dogs? Okay, he's fighting people.
Difference?
In this game mode? You're right.
Oh yeah, this is a good feeling. We're jiggling a guy who's not facing us. So I'm wondering if your recoil felt like really good with the way you were moving there, and if you would prefer in retrospect to watch yourself jiggle like that when he's facing 90 degrees away, or not.
I mean,
or
if that's
like
how I am,
look
that's how I am, no? I mean, I don't think the jiggling is bad though. That's the one thing I'm disagreeing with.
different. All right, so what do you dislike the most about it? Just so we can move past it. It's not. I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just trying to get your perspective because I don't play roller. Simply.
Yeah. Imagine controlling flatline recoil with your. Like, I'll do it right here. Like it's way easier for me to
understand.
move around in a circle like that than to try and smooth it the other way.
I understand. Okay.
but I don't know. It's just the
Right,
mid
right,
range.
right,
Like
right.
I don't do close up.
Alright, cool. As long as that's your maximum DPS stance, whatever, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just the best I can do. Brother.
Horizontal
man is
space right
anchoring.
here. It's kind of big. Alright.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think I'm getting the concept, to be honest.
You're good. I'm
I'm
gonna point
like,
it out. You're not in a rush to point it out. I'm just gonna help you. Like the
Okay.
feeling I got there is this guy is peeking one side of the rock consistently, right? So we know that his
Yeah.
the angle that he can go left and right is cut in half. Even though his movement is not blocked, his DPS is blocked. So we know every time he peeks us, he's only moving one direction, right?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Solid. Doorways. This is a big one. You're going left, you're giving him horizontal space. You go right, it narrows it.
Oh.
Alright, did you feel any timing there where pinging would be easy?
You know, I just kind of tunnel, I think.
Alright. It's good.
It's
It's
kinda
good,
tunnel.
good. Yeah, good to notice that. Just
But also, oh man, I feel so ego sometimes when I'm gonna say this shit, but like, it's like, even if I do ping, like, what good will it do?
well, it simply has an impact. Period. The question is just, is there a time where it feels free to ping? And it's not like you can change the past. You don't have to feel a certain way about it. You just have to move on, basically.
I'm thinking about it, I swear.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna wait for you to point it out one or two more times. And then, gonna go on to something else.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah. Come on then. I bet. Fucking idiot.
No.
I don't care if I died. Dark
Okay,
Team
yeah.
was not about to diff me. Oh my god.
Oh.
It's what's happening right now is my brain is trying to put together being around obstacles slash cover and then strafing at the same time. That's with something that isn't just jiggle peeking, you know? If that makes sense. I don't know.
And is it interrupting the way you're playing? Because you can just always talk about it post fight and just look at what you remember.
Well, if you're giving me information and I'm in the game where it can be applied, then I want to see what it actually does in practice.
Yeah, but you can actually do this stuff. Once you actually trying to do this stuff, it's gonna backfire because I'm trying to teach you awareness. So if you take a concept of like point out to me every time you feel cold, and then suddenly you want to feel cold, it's going to change the entire game that you're playing versus just simply pointing out when you feel cold. Make sense?
Yes, actually. For once you made sense in the first sentence. Sorry, I'm kidding.
No, that's real.
Yeah, okay. nice. I don't use the longbow much. No, stop picking up all the shits, dude. Oh my dear god.
God.
Oh, okay. Okay, I guess I'm wrong. What? Why? You're on the door!
Guy on the door.
Oh my god. Oh, what the?
Oh my.
Bro.
There he is. Oh, damn!
Oh. Okay. Cool. You're not gonna... You are gonna... Oh my fucking god.
Yarg. Alright, so... Does any horizontal space... Is any of that lingering in your head from this fight? And if it's not, that's like... The best thing you can do is just notice that instead of like trying
if she
to
had
change
pushed,
it.
then I would have been able to point out how like the boxes were blocked. I don't feel like it's fitting in my head.
Alright, perfect. Just keep... Don't try to fit it in your head. Like, what we're doing is we're measuring how it is normally for you. So if normally it just never pops in your head, we need to start with that.
Normally it never pops in my head unless I get stuck.
We need to go,
like,
oh,
shit,
there's
I'm
2
stuck.
games in a row where it never pops in your head, and that's the feeling that ultimately is going to change you the most post-session. It's going to be like, I went 2 fucking games and I wasn't able to notice this thing, even though I'm starting to understand it.
No fucking way, right? Oh my god. Mozambique, sir, you're a crazy player. Oh my god.
And it also doesn't have to be like, oh, I was this aware when I was alive. It's just like, I died and it's going through my head this way or that way. You just start with wherever you
Hold
are.
on. Can I get an MS Paint example of what horizontal space means?
Exactly, yeah.
Exactly what you're talking about.
Yep. So, alright. So let's say there's a box here.
Yeah.
And there's an enemy here.
Okay.
Now, when you are standing here, this is the matchup, right?
Mm-hmm.
This guy's horizontal space is blocked and not blocked here. Whereas yours is free and free. So this is an advantage, right? It makes you more surprising and makes him more predictable. However, it's gradual, right? So it's not like this ever. It's always in between. So more often you're going to be somewhere like here, and he's going to be moving like this, and you're going to have the option to go more so this way and more so this way. When you go this way, his strafe is going to change directions as he aims at you this way. So he will become free here and free here. Make sense? Versus going this way, this distance becomes shorter. So it's a shortening sensation, basically. Shortening of horizontal space.
Now I get it.
And it's gradual. Cool.
Alright, now we're about to see it.
Alright.
So what does this have to do with teammate awareness?
I mean, teammate awareness is just like, we're just going to make sure we're not straying away from it. But the next thing I'm going to have you focus on after this is very heavily dependent on teammate awareness and shortening horizontal space as well. But it's going to be an angle gap thing.
Okay. Got a console. Okay, I get it. You are just farming money off of me because I don't understand a single thing you say. It's after 30 minutes. I swear to God. This is your scheme.
Yeah, this is my scheme. Just don't make any sense. Easy money.
It just doesn't make any sense, but still helps somehow.
Yeah.
They keep going back. GG's.
That is literally the strat. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
No, you're right. I'm okay with it.
as long as there's an impact, I'm chilling. But I don't understand how my shit works either. If I'm being honest, it just works.
It works, it works. Guess I'm hearing things. Oh my god. I'm here to help now. Big.
Alright, tell me how you gave space and took away space the most.
Took away space when I rolled into that fucking room.
Horizontal
I think.
space.
Ah. So. He's money farming, he's printing.
Yeah, the
Okay.
money's just duplicating
Fuck's
every
sake.
syllable.
If only I wasn't stupid, I'd be so good right now. Okay. When I went behind the thingy, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, yeah.
For sure. And then I moved, I went left or right, I don't recall.
I remember that. You gave him more horizontal space versus having to strafe into the pillar.
Just right here, this guy couldn't go this way.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
So he
yeah.
had to go away.
Yep, yep. Nice, 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 nice.
MS Paint, bro. It's OP.
I know.
Wait, that works in doorways too, actually, because they can
Yes.
either go through or not, right?
Precisely.
And,
Look
oh
at
my
the shape
God.
of the doorway and try to minimize it and maximize it. And tell me how it feels.
Right now?
No, no.
Bro's gonna die. No, 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 no. Oh my god.
This game mode actually looks pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie.
It's fun. It was more fun when badges were a thing in it. I got like 620 bombs. Like on characters just for free. Even though they were free from solos already, but
Imagine how many people got their badges boosted. How many people just made money just boosting badges in this time
I know,
period.
right?
Wow.
Even I could on that shit. Swear to God.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. We are now space aware.
Yeah. So
We
point
have
out
been augmented.
the best and the worst feeling of your next fight. Don't worry about doing it, just point it out afterwards.
Okay. Nope.
And just
I don't like being up here
horizontal.
anyway. Who's shooting? Oh, is that up? Is that up? That can't be up. I need to find out. It is up. What are you doing here?
Jesus. The refrigerator strikes again.
The battle of them again. Part 2. The zombies are coming. Brother. I can only go through here. That's bad. I get that now. Oh my god. No way.
He's
If
feeling
they
it.
know that,
He's
tell me.
feeling it.
But if they don't know that, which they definitely do not, these guys are awful. Oh god, I can only go left. Wait, unless I go up. Now I'm good. This guy's gonna get stuck in my box.
Alright, see how you're aware normally. It's like you're forcing it too much.
What? What is... Sorry, say that again?
I just feel like you're forcing it too much. Like,
Forcing it too much.
imagine I'm not even here when you're fighting. And then when
Well,
you
then I just
die,
rotate.
I'm here.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. But I'm just pointing out how like okay, because I'm proud of myself for even understanding the concept in the
Yeah,
first
you know,
place.
you're moving in the very good direction. Like I feel like at this point you've got it. Like I feel like at this point it might be getting redundant. So we can move on if you want. Just tell me when it gets to that point.
I mean, I'm good now.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, no.
All right, the next thing I want you to focus on, this is going to be heavily dependent on teammate proximity and the angle. Fuck. Just basically pay attention to when you're on top of your teammate versus to the left, to the right, and fuck. Just give me a second. Oh my god.
Don't worry, bro.
Basically,
what's wrong? You okay?
if someone is shooting your teammate right next to you, you can move to the right or the left. You can move away from your teammate. Distance yourself from your teammate horizontally so that you get a guaranteed angle gap when they're focusing on your teammate, or if they're focusing on you, because you don't know what they're going to do, right? They will be giving your teammate an angle gap. Make sense?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. All right, just
Might end up facing it. Are you okay though? If you need a second, it's all good.
no, I'm good. It's just this is the life right here.
Oh my god, he's getting excited.
No, it's always a
my
translation
God.
gap.
Okay.
Ugh,
This guy is not okay.
Jesus.
Okay, so same thing but with teammates, right? That's kind of how I understood it.
I want you to get satisfaction from giving your teammates an angle gap by turning the enemy. And
Like I've heard Ali you talk about this actually.
yeah.
It's the way that she aims to play or some shit. I don't know.
So right here's a
I wanna
really
get
good
my color
example.
space.
Like, did you feel the opportunity of it there?
I mean, I noticed that I turned that guy, and then my teammate was able to get more damage than I would have been able to.
Perfect, perfect. And he was shooting your teammate, I think, so. I think his side was actually towards you.
Bro. Give me shield, please. Thank you. I think I understood that.
Sick.
That MS paint is OP.
Yeah, this is the symbol for it. Whenever you want to look at it, I'll show you. Oh, that guy just fucked right off.
Sorry?
It was just funny. That guy just folded.
Oh.
Yeah, right here. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, I mean... Bro is on the other angle of me.
Yeah, yeah.
To the same individual.
It gives you an awareness of your team formation, doesn't it?
I've never thought about formation in Apex, really, if I'm
Yeah,
honest.
that's why I'm getting you there. That's your big elephant in the room, is like
Back.
teammate formation. Once we start delving into, like, as we continue delving into teammate formation, that's when the world of Apex changes drastically.
I'm excited for
And
it.
mechanics and aim, because like this is just a little beginner thing. The rest of it is going to be a lot of like timing and cleaning it up. It's going to be really simple the whole way through, but you're just going to get really, really, really aware of, you know, disconnects between you and your teammates. And before, that's not really going to matter to you, and now it matters to you more because you understand turning the enemy for your teammates and them turning for you, that sort of thing.
Yeah, actually.
Cool.
Bro, why do I not even think of this shit by myself? I
Yeah.
can save money. No, I'm kidding. I keep mentioning money. I don't actually give a fuck.
I want you to like symbolize that, like whatever your response was just then, where that clicked, or just help me
Just
symbolize.
no, just the fact that it returns. You know, not just me turning for them, but them turning for me too. You know,
Yeah, but
that
what
would be
about
really hard to detect in game though.
what about the
feel like.
connection between the disconnect between your teammate and the DPS of all this? Like DPS is affected by all of these different concepts: horizontal space, and the angle that you can have people guaranteed to face you or your teammate. It's like a feeling of missing DPS, right?
I mean, of course.
Cool. Alright, I don't think you're gonna forget it. I just want you to be able to have like a cheat sheet, like a reminder, because I know that you're gonna benefit from that. Give this a single word name. The first thing that pops into your head when you think of the feeling.
Feeling of the missing DPS, or
The dynamic between you and your teammate guaranteeing angle gap.
tether, I guess.
Okay, cool. Nice. And I want you to realize you can do that with multiple people. So if you're playing a fast character and you can get to their side consistently and get 2 people to face you, but you're hard to hit, your teammate's getting double DPS boost.
You're right. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I feel so dumb, bro. Yeah, no, you're right.
Perfect. I feel so dumb, bro. I'm writing that down.
Fucking dinosaurs again, bro. I swear to god. They're right there.
Dinosaurs. Right. Okay, so if that one really hits and you don't feel like you're gonna forget it ever, we can move on. So just let me know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna forget that shit.
Alright, cool. So I think I'm gonna focus a lot more on your cover matchups now. And gun advantage.
But no issues there, right? Ha ha ha.
Yep, it's only gonna get better.
I have perfect cover play. I've been taught it. Hee hee. Enter Snoopy, who knows everything about Apex Legends for some reason.
I know nothing. That's the real cheat. Like, I don't know anything that's going on. I just like to see stuff change.
What a nice way to put it, though, to be fair.
Yeah.
To, like, seeing stuff change.
It's just like leave stuff better than you found it, simply.
That's deep.
Backpack. Oh my fucking god.
What?
There's a backpack on that body. Oh,
I just want guns, I don't care.
Alright, whatever.
Okay, but before you speak about that cover matchup, that guy didn't hit me, okay?
Hey, I'm just looking for the peaks. It's not peaking yet. It's not peaking hard yet.
Okay.
Oh, right there feels
Come
good.
on, bro. Ooh. My god, I'm Wraith.
Yeah.
Where am I? What is happening? Season 10. God.
I'm cringing. It's peaking.
Alright.
Oh, our PK wasn't loaded. Never mind. Cringing at myself.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm doing a coaching session over
you
here.
you are simping for the enemy right now.
Oh, come on, bro. Hi, why is he even pinging here? There's someone here.
Wait, where's the Loba?
I'm not simping. I just feel closed in on that door. I feel like if I move, I'm gonna find people.
I was completely
Yes,
unaware of where that Loba was. Jesus.
Well, that makes 2 of us.
Yep. See, that's
Why is he pinging
that's a
there? There's
good
a fucking
feeling,
dude
isn't
there.
it? Like, we were both unaware of where our fucking Loba was.
Yeah, well, I mean, they can literally be anywhere, so. Oh, why is he pinging there? There's an Ash on the door, bro. Bop. You know, it's a good feeling when you haven't come up with anything yet. You're looking for problems and you haven't said anything yet. That means I must be perfect.
Alright, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say we could just sit here and focus on your awareness of where your teammates are. So like whenever you lose track of them, like I want you to I want you to point out when you lose track of where your teammates are, only. And it doesn't have to be anything crazy.
Okay. Well, I know this guy actually. He's gonna always be soloing the team, and Lobo's not gonna follow him very well.
Just whenever you get the feeling of blurriness with your teammate location, whenever that feeling peaks, point it out.
Okay. It's blurry, right? Oh no, never mind. I've been blurry. Oh my god. On paths.
Oh,
Yep,
our
there he
teammate's
is.
tanking for us.
And it will be put to good use.
We let our teammate down there.
Are you saying that I wasn't to die?
That was so delayed.
That gives me great pleasure.
You know what it felt like when you entered this building with an alternator? It felt like the FBI. It felt like you were one of those NRA guys defending their house with a shotgun. You're about to get swatted, and for some reason you're making a last stand. And instead of holding a shotgun out inside of your house, you're holding out a fucking Uzi.
I take a fucking Uzi over a shotgun in real life.
When there's like
Cringe more. Cringe more.
15
This sounds good.
angles, when there's 15 angles around you. Look how much damage you just took. That shit is cringe.
Alright, let's slow back.
With the PK, you didn't even have to be exposed long enough to take 20 damage. You could have been exposed long enough to take a single bullet. Do 99. That's that cover matchup that I want you to go crazy with.
Okay.
In comp, whenever you take a little tiny bit too much damage, like let's say they do flesh damage and you don't do flesh damage, they're guaranteed to know that you're gonna pop a syringe at some point. Or you're not, which is okay too, but just an example.
I have never thought that either.
Okay.
That is crazy.
Guaranteed syringe.
They kind of have to heal, yeah. God damn, bro. On the subject of teammate position being blurry, this entire time.
Yeah. I've been really unaware of it too. I want you to notice how good it feels when you recognize the blurriness. Just like, don't force it, but...
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's that caustic from last game.
Actually, might be. Whoa, what? Why would you... Go.
Alright, that's where I'm feeling the nuance of it start up, where we've got the combination of PK, like gun matchup, and the combination of tanking. So like, we knew our teammate was tanking, we knew that those guys were reloading. And so we do have some time to alternator them, if we want. If you feel like that's going to do more damage, which I did.
I wasn't really sure about how far they were, to be honest.
I see.
I was betting on them being at the bottom of the stairs for some reason.
I see. That's like shotgun or gunshot audio awareness. Oh, yeah, okay, let's simplify it. Gun matchup. Let's just keep looking at gun matchup and cover. Gun/cover matchup. I think these two things are gonna go hand in hand very well, and we'll see.
Okay. Gun matchup.
Yeah, just
never thought about that either too much, to be honest.
Just point out when you feel noticeably unaware or noticeably aware of it. Okay.
Bet. These guys again.
Nice.
Thank you. Nice reload, nerd.
Nice turning both of those guys.
Thank you.
Wow, that guy's terrified of you. That's so funny.
Been working on it. You should be. I just wanted to see if you go through with it.
That was satisfying. Those two kills were very satisfying.
I think I played those pretty well.
Yeah.
See, the thing about turning a player, the biggest thing that's jumped out at me since I've learned that, even though I've been trying to apply it, like doing it on purpose, right? If you're going over somebody, if they want to shoot you, they don't just slow down.
They stop.
They stop. I mean, and the thing is, when it becomes either move or don't move, and that's because they're either gonna stay still or move at full speed somewhere else to be prepared for your landing, right? It becomes really easy to guess where they're gonna go.
Because it's a guaranteed, no matter what option they choose. Bottom line is, that motherfucker is doing a 180, and they're whatever option they choose is curving like a banana. Did you see the fucking angle gap thing on Twitter? The video I went over Sword Kirito.
I watched it without audio, just to give you the view.
Is that same thing? It's crazy how there's just an infinite amount of things to be unaware of, and then once you notice it, it's like free damage always. So satisfying. All right, back to gun cover matchup. And I'm also taking into account like teammate dynamics. So when people are tanking for you, obviously the alternator over PK. You know, PK is like a defensive gun in a way because you avoid damage. So we're taking a lot of stuff into account here, but we're just gonna simplify it to gun cover matchup. Like right now, we are simping for ourselves.
Me?
Yeah, our teammate's simping for us. Like that's the reality is, you're a little bit numb to when your teammates are simping for you. Maybe not on purpose, but they're creating an opportunity like a black hole of aggro. And we're like this far away, you know, avoiding damage maximally. And they are taking damage as much as they possibly can. So it's like, you get to use to your advantage how dog shit your teammates are 100% of the time. In pro play, in norms, whatever it is.
Okay.
Like the fact we're using a fucking PK here when no one's looking at us has me losing my mind. Losing my mind.
It's not reloaded.
Fucking reload your alternator. God. The DPS is so much more DPS. PK has 99 DPS. Alternator has like 130, and then you factor in range.
What is that? What is no actual question? What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
What? I thought that was my teammate.
Oh my god. And we have no cover, but we're using a jiggle gun. PK to me is like a jiggle gun.
Give me. Thank you. I think PK's an ego gun. How about that?
Sure. There's a lot of total damage, but...
Can I go in here and live?
PK Euphoria is the damage you do versus the damage you take. So when there's no cover at all, it just gets rid of all of the Euphoria.
You know what, if maybe you Fark? I noticed my teammate fast enough to open the door for him. Or like let him through.
Oh fuck yeah, okay. This is what you need to symbolize. Like you need to...
He might as well not have existed, to be honest to me. But I was still like, oh hey.
Yeah. Oh, right here, the angle gap. Alright, horizontal space.
What?
Horizontal space, that guy didn't have to aim his mouse or anything at all for you, because you're moving the same direction every time you peek.
So what, I should come in and out like a fucking... Okay.
Well, you
All
can
right.
bait, you can do a million things. It's just notice
Is
the
this
pain,
possible?
and you'll get better.
Okay. I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna stop for a second though. Wait. Okay, fine. Out of curiosity, while we're in this stupid fucking stalemate,
Hmm.
do you have less respect for controllers? I'm okay with it if you do.
No, I like controller players because it's just a different game. I think it's really entertaining. When I competed, like, it was definitely a different story. But coaching controller is fun, so.
Thank you, teammate, for tanking for me. Look at that shit. You see that? I'm
Yeah.
burning.
Yep. We have
Wow.
a new feeling. A new cringe just popped up. It's kind of the same, but it's new. So right there, when those guys were simping hard for you, they were worshipping you,
Yeah.
alright? And you just kept double peeking them. So there's two things. You know where both of them are, and you have control over cover. So you have the choice to peek, not peek, single peek, double peek, stall, rush. You have so much power. This is what cover matchup is really all about, is understanding the power dynamic and feeling opportunity off of it. Your teammate was behind them, right? You have no idea what your teammate's gonna do, but you know, you do have the option to stall them, double peek, single peek. The worst feeling for me is whether we're gonna rush and trade or not trade, we're still double peeking. We're still peeking both enemies. So that's something that might feel a little bit unrealistic for most players when I introduce it to them. It's kind of weird. But it's really easy. Once you start realizing how often you double peek, it becomes a sixth sense to just single peek people very naturally.
Okay.
So that feeling, if I'm going to wrap all that up into a singular ball, it's we suck at tanking. I mean, we'll just put it at that for now. We suck at tanking.
I'm okay with that.
Just like perma rushed. No vision of option, or we'll just say throwing options, such as double versus single peek, rush versus stall, teammate. We'll just leave it at that for now. Alright, so now that we're getting like kind of a good bunch of concepts together, we can laser some of them if you want, or continue this sort of tempo that we're going at. It's up to you.
I've been liking how it's going. I like
Cool.
the new information going into my head. No.
Oh my.
Goodbye. Oh, you can still craft guns, huh? Well, I got nothing to do.
You didn't check that other building?
Okay. Which building?
The northwest.
This one?
Oh, I can't see your cursor.
Oh. I can't fucking put this one?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that was the...
Yeah, we didn't see it. This is like
I saw it.
numbness. Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's maybe.
the bins are open. That was I just imagined that it was all looted, anyway.
I see.
Do I get a P20? I do get a P20.
Another thing
no
you can pay
surprise.
attention to when you can't hear is the bottom left. You can look at your teammates' shooting icon. That's gonna help you with all this stuff we're talking about.
Oh, true, actually. Okay, bad idea. I'm sorry. Unless...
The P20. Slammed that
Do I
guy.
get a second one now?
Yeah, come on, give us 2 P20s. Come on.
Do I get a second one for respawning twice? That'd be so cool. Oh.
There's that angle gap, that guaranteed formation. Sick. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
The yeah is growing. Let's go.
What? Oh. Cool. Oh, it's our friend again. Three bullets. Now, while she run out of ammo and you go, we're peeking with a 3-on-1 here? No, I'm sorry. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Let's see when I do that next. We're over peaking here by an inch.
I'm tanking.
Okay, okay. Tanking with our teammate in front of us. I like it.
Yeah. Wait, wait.
Oh. Oh. I'm cooming. I'm cooming. When that guy turned, you did not expect how slow he was gonna be. How amazing does that feel?
I had no idea. It felt pretty good.
Oh my god, we're the fastest fucking character in the game. We're not gonna use our abilities.
Yo, they got it, man.
Oh yeah, they got it. Because
you
you're not the carry, because you're just gonna let your teammates get all the kills. Simply.
I have 6.
This fucking noob could have 7 kills.
I got that kill.
Alright, whatever.
You're just being rude, man.
You
You're getting
outplayed me.
bored, you're being rude.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. You mind read that altar.
I'm okay with that. Exactly. You know, you didn't know, but that was the best play, because she did die to me. In the end. The 2 guys double landing my teammate.
Oh, that is so sick. What you just did. Oh my goodness.
Bro. Give me a fucking break.
Look
You
at your
like that?
octane. Teammate numbness. Teammate numbness. Tanking numbness. People are tanking for you. We're AFK.
But they're both
People
doing
are
it.
tanking
You
for
told me to look. You told me to look. Oh my god.
Feel, I should have said, I guess. Oh, oh, oh. Oh.
That shit felt good though. I wait for them to shoot.
Yeah, I noticed your timing was really fucking sick there with all this stuff.
I just waited for the
tanking.
first shots that sounded like that it was them, you know?
Yeah. Like when you went on the roof, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so nice.
Patience.
Yep.
I'm a
And
Jedi
you'll
now.
notice you start to get a sixth sense for enemies reloading, like through walls, like 4 seconds away. And especially on characters like Pathfinder, Ash, Alter, Octane, whatever, you're gonna be able to abuse that shit. Like, you know that they just finished their reload or they're finishing it, and you get to get a free trade. No way. My god.
Hey, golly.
Fucking caught that
He's
guy.
insane.
Alright, you're actually perfectly connected with the turning sensation right now, and it's amazing.
I worked on it pretty hard.
It's amazing.
Can I? Okay, I can't go on that one. Okay, I'm just here now. Fuck. I fucking drilled that shit into my head because it just made kills easier, and that's.
It's almost
Do I even have a
frustrating.
Watson?
It's almost frustrating, like, once you realize. I was not aware of that the entire time I competed.
Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me?
What?
That's so weird, bro.
I'm starting to get emotional here. My God.
Hello.
Ooh. The horizontal space fucked you.
I did feel that. That you saying that went to my head the moment I went over that staircase.
All right, let's review. Let's see what we have noticed the least out of this. So we've got the tether thing where you said I feel so dumb, where you can get free angle gap with formation. We have the cold versus trying thing when you start to try force stuff versus just notice it. We have the guaranteed syringes with like cover matchup, basically PK gun cover matchup, that sort of thing. I feel like we've been noticing that a good amount. We suck at tanking. That's definitely the thing I feel like we've pointed out the least so far. The tether between teammates. Yeah, okay. Everything else is kind of melding together, but yeah, the sucking at tanking thing. That's
Why would I tank for randoms?
Well, you just it's just like if there's a teammate behind your enemy and you can either full DPS or do half as much DPS and take a fifth as much damage. It's just the difference between being able to fight one team and two teams, you know what I mean?
I got you. No, no. Did it.
And we can also talk a little bit more about our disconnect with our teammates. Like, what variables are we the most unaware of? So we have tracers, we have gun audio, we have the direction they're looking. These are all things that I want to see which one we're the least aware of.
Okay. Yeah, I heard you.
Perfect.
They're like birds migrating. Let me grab this. Oh wait, no. Huh. Oh wait.
Alright, we are completely alone.
And?
That guy just got fucking owned and turned and fucked.
I just forgot what buttons did what for a sec. That's crazy. For a split second, I thought I was playing Tekken. I have no idea why. I haven't played Tekken in months. Where are my teammates?
I know,
One
right?
is absent. I'm just looking. Can I do this?
Yeah, I feel like the teammate numbness is gonna be the thing that helps you the most, for sure. Or like the last thing that I want to emphasize.
Fuck?
What
You
the
are so
fuck? This guy's
rich.
simping hard. My God.
He's on Twitch.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna heal. Yippee.
All right. So do you feel like different urges when you notice when you're numb to your teammates?
I feel the urge to begin figuring out how I'm gonna do it without them.
Cool. Perfect. Because it's not just like, oh, just be always aware of your teammates. A lot of the time you can't do that. It's just not possible.
Yeah, I kind of go into Overwatch mode and I kind of think of like, what's the play I can make that makes the teammates here relevant, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like if I do this or this, am I gonna even need them, you know?
It's like a fighting, you know, that there's like a term in fighting games, I forgot what it's called, but basically you cover multiple options at once. And so when you notice that you're numb to your teammates, you can, you know, make sure you're safe anyways, essentially.
Mm-hmm. I'm feeling a crazy grapple. Are you?
Oh yeah, I see it. I already feel this guy turning like a circus animal. Oh, he's dead.
I just mourned him right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real.
Alright, your next quest. We are focusing a lot on your disconnect between teammates, and so the information your teammates give you is multi-layered, right? I want you to realize which one is the last in your mind, or like the one that it hurts the most that you've been numb to. So I'm gonna guess maybe tracers, right? We can take a guess before we actually observe this. Maybe you're gonna
Is that
be
when people when they're shooting and shit?
yeah, the actual gunshot visual. So you can the second you see that, you can see
That's not crossed my mind once.
yeah, you can see your teammates through the wall, you can see the enemy through the wall without actually looking at them. You know what I mean? It gives you a
Oh my God, you're right.
a
Oh,
whole
for fuck's
formation,
sake.
like a spider web.
I'm starting to hate this feeling.
Yeah.
Like no shit. Like no fuck's sake, bro.
Spider
I give
web.
up. I'm just gonna hire you to sit next to me with a fucking clipboard when I play games. My God.
That's why VOD reviewing is OP, because when you play, you can just full vibe out, and then when you VOD review, you can just go into a different world. And then next time you play, you're not going to be the same, guaranteed.
Big true. They removed that? No. That's so sad. You're so right though. Like, I don't know. I have it like as like a diagram in my head. Like, obviously, if X person is shooting here and I know that they're shooting, you know, like they're gonna be there or something, you know. I don't know. I can't even regurgitate it.
Yeah, it makes it so we do a lot
is.
more damage and we're able to tank a lot more efficiently.
Hmm. You have made a grave mistake.
Oh my God.
Gross.
That was horizontal space right there when he jumped and you over aimed to the right when he could not possibly be to the right. Noob.
Bro.
It will never be over.
You called that. You're right. Can you shoot these over hills, I wonder? That'd be so cool.
Oh, definitely.
You know what makes me cringe? Fucking failed super glides.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
You know, actually, I think... Oh, no, I was playing customs yesterday. That's what it was. It wasn't a dream. I actually played the fucking game yesterday.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I hit 0 super glides. Feel bad.
I wanna let him 1v1.
Can't see the tracers equals itchy. My boy Womenless is going for the phase trick shot. Trap him, trap him.
I hate playing pubs.
Yeah, you're doomed to play comp eventually. It's just happening. It's just closing in
I've
on
played
you.
comp before.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what you mean though. Like, as in like I have played it, but do you mean like I'm gonna be confined to it soon?
No, not confined. You're just
Uh,
you're gonna be a beast, Fragger. Simply.
yeah, I see that.
Okay. So we're an hour and a half in. Do you feel? How do you feel?
I feel like my brain has expanded.
Okay. Any last curiosities? I want to just give you any opportunity to like laser on anything / branch out in any direction you want for like a last 10-20 minutes, whatever. Up to you. Up to you.
I feel like you give me enough info, awareness to work with. I'm all good.
Cool. All right, let's look at our notes and just see if anything kind of bothers you.
Okay.
All right, see what bothers you the most, I guess.
I'm looking.
All right, so what you can do, and it feels pretty good, is when you're working on stuff that is so fundamental, it's like these concepts are not going to go anywhere, so you could basically work on these same things over and over. For example, this spider web sensation that I pointed out with when you see tracers, and it gives you a sensation of what the team formation is like, you know. You can go game after game and alt tab after game and just be like, I noticed it this many times, and just make tally marks for it essentially. And this is going to make like a little mini game for you, so that at the end of every session you're able to see a distinction between what you are noticing a lot and what you are noticing a little. Make sense?
Yeah.
So I want you to do that, play around with that, see what you notice the most, what you notice the least. And then I think this looks pretty clean for now. I want to see what this does to you, and just make sure you ask me, just see what becomes the most confusing part of all this, because for sure there's going to be some stuff that just doesn't make any fucking sense. So yeah, just hit me up, whatever's going on, I'll help you.
Thank you.
All right, that was fun. Holy shit, goddamn.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
God damn, I love coaching mechanics. It's like the most satisfying shit. Oh my god, it's so good. But can you see now how mechanics are so intrinsic with the entire game?
Of course I can. It's a shooter.
It's so linked to teammates, whether they're dog shit or not dog shit. Just the simple thing, the first thing that pops into my head is that guaranteed angle gap that you can get. And all of this is going to scale with how much you notice the disconnect. So it's going to go like, oh, this angle gap is free, to it's taking me 2 seconds to take advantage of this free angle gap. 1 second, half a second, quarter of a second. And when you're in pro play, it's really like a tenth of a second, a hundredth of a second, you know, it gets really tight. And especially when you're on roller and you're playing in a certain niche on your team, a lot of the time it's the difference between 190 damage and 200 damage. So go crazy, fuck it all up, let me know the confusion, and have fun. All right,
I will. Thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure.
Me too.
Peace.
Peace.
Mashallah. God damn. You play with viewers? No, sorry. Keith Stewart. Hi Keith. Alice. Hi. How do we get a coaching session with you? Look in the bio. Also, my apologies that I don't look at chat during the session, but I'm sure you understand. So in that scenario, should he have walked forward to have the enemy stuck in the corner, or just strafe horizontally? Good question. If you're still here, or if anyone's here, basically what we're talking about is oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna stand up and do a demonstration. Basically, let's say I'm the Bangalore, and oh my fucking god. Okay, so we're not gonna do it like that. We're not gonna do it like that because of the vertical video. It's too tight. Whip out the paint. So basically, the enemy is in the corner, and we can move 2 directions. So this is where we are. The enemy is over here, and let's just draw a random ass cover. So this is the corner. Right now he's looking this direction, which means that his strafe is going this way when he presses A and D. If he moves diagonally, he's gonna slow down on our POV, right? So he can move this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. On roller, he has more options. So let's say he moves this way. When he moves this way, he's not going to force us to turn as much, usually. This depends on the distance. So if he moves this way to force us to turn the most, and we have to turn our aim like this, he's gonna hit a wall, right? So he doesn't want that. If we can move this way, it makes it so he's in between both of the walls. His aim will go here, which means his strafe goes this way / this way. So he's hitting both corners, right? Now let's change it so it's not just a corner. Let's change it so that it's a box. So we were fighting a caustic earlier. He was behind a box. So our POV is literally just this. It's just this box. And then we hear that the caustic is on the opposite side of this box. What we can do by default is we can go from this view to swinging behind the box. And then what we're looking at is the box on the left and the caustic here. The caustic can go this way, only a little bit because the box is there, obviously, right? And then he can go infinitely this way. So naturally, he's gonna go this way more. He's much, much more predictable. So when that Bangalore was in the corner, instead of there's a wall here, Bangalore here, and like a corner, the corner was like right here. Or let's just do it like this. This is the most simple way because this wall right here doesn't actually matter. So let's say we stand here. How much horizontal space does he have? Let's say we stand here. How much horizontal space does he have? It's always a matchup. And so you want to be aware of what you're dealing with and what they're dealing with. And then you can look just purely as like a wingspan. Does that make sense? It's like a wingspan matchup. You could put it like that if you want. And then let's say we want to go the opposite way. Same shit happens. Just runs into the wall. So you can turn the enemy to slow them down in many, many different ways. One way, when you get to their side and they are still aiming this way and their strafe is this way and you're aiming now in this direction, their strafe is somewhat towards you, right? It's somewhat going towards you, so they're slower. The second slow that happens afterwards is when they realize this is happening and then they adjust their aim. So during the small period of time when they are adjusting their aim, imagine an enemy is doing a 180. It's a really exaggerated example and it happens in little amounts and big amounts. So this guy's gonna turn to look at you after you look at his side. In this amount of time, this strafe is gonna go from this to this, which means if you take this distance, which let's say it's 10 units, and you take 10 units and you curve it, the horizontal space goes down. So this is all about horizontal space, horizontal speed, and basically two enemies wanting to be able to turn each other. The third slow is what we just talked about. It's running them into the wall. So you go this way and they run into the wall. So there's 3 slows at the very least, and there's a lot more. It's just, I'm not going to overcomplicate it too much, but does that make sense? Or tell me the most confusing part of that, about that. It's kind of a mouthful. Think about how to play this game optimally is really fun. Yeah. It's endless. So fun. Confusion, 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 confusion. I'm looking for the confusion. Like, this is where the Bangalore actually died. And he moved from over here to over here, which gave this guy space. That's what we actually witnessed. Bangalore's over here. You go this way. Guy runs into the fucking wall. Hopefully that'll make sense for him. I meant when he was fighting on Storm Point. Oh, okay. Um, should you have walked forward to have the enemy stuck in the corner? I see. So you were talking about on checkpoint, right? I don't think we have a screenshot for that, but is that what you're talking about? He was on like a walkway, and it was either jump off the ledge or run into a wall. Yeah, so in that scenario, you're going through this hamster tube. It's shaped like this. Tube, tube. You know that the enemy's in this tube, and you're in this tube. And you're going into this corner, right? So the corner does have the most horizontal space. This is so weird. Whoever gets to the corner first is going to have the most space. They both kind of got stuck on each other. But the most important thing is not what you do. It's what you feel. And take this deeply into your bones when you're trying to optimize, play the game more optimally. You want to notice when you don't feel the restriction that you're putting on the enemy. So the enemy was restricted in this tube, which means his potential to dodge is like 1/10 of what's normal. You have a sentinel and you have a havoc. So we take these gun advantage and horizontal space matchups and we combine them. The pain is that we have free DPS because he can't dodge. We have the highest DPS damage in the game, the havoc, and we have a fucking sentinel out. So that's one way you fuck this up. And when you notice that you're messing it up, you'll mess it up less. You don't have to work on doing anything. You just naturally will play different. The second thing, which is bigger in my opinion, is when you see an enemy in a tube like this, we're gonna pull out paint for this. Basically, ugly ass colors. This is a really good example of cringing to get better because it's mechanical and it's an automatic behavior that you have to be able to nurture without actually forcing. So enemies in this tube, they're in the middle. They can go this way and they can go this way, but they cannot go all the way over here and all the way over here because they are a certain size. So let's say they are Wraith versus Gibraltar. Wraith is going to be able to go all the way over here and all the way over here. Gibraltar is going to be able to go all the way over here and all the way over here. Makes sense? And so what you can do simply is pay attention to when you end up aiming over here versus Wraith. It is impossible for the Wraith to, basically her shoulder can be touching this, but you only have to aim at the edge of her because you know her options are hold still or go this way. And so you can cover both options. Make sense? So basically, notice when you aim all the way over here. And notice the extra movement that you have to do when you aim all the way over here. Let's say you still hit your shots, but you're aiming all the way over here. So when she jukes you and goes back, you are wasting this much distance. Make sense? So this kills your DPS. Every bit of extra movement that you are not noticing is just sitting there waiting to be noticed. And it will give you DPS just by noticing it. You don't have to do anything. So that's what I mean by, instead of trying to do stuff optimally, cringe. Just cringe and cringe and cringe and cringe and cringe and cringe, and you will not be the same. Oh, I didn't think how hitboxes affected dodge space. Interesting. Yep. I didn't think about that too for a long time when I was playing and competing. It's crazy the amount of things that you can just overlook, and just once you know about it, you know about it. Like he said, it's like pointing out a dinosaur. Well, now that you know it's there, it's always there. A good example of this is that turning slow that I talked about, where when you get to somebody's side and they have to turn their aim, and their strafe turns and bends with them. It goes from this to this, and they slow down in 2 dimensions. I didn't notice that the whole entire time that I competed. It's just like astonishing, but it feels so good to notice your lack of awareness. So hey, have fun with that. I'm glad you guys watched and had good questions. So see you next time. Peace.